Just got an appointment for one of our roofers. It's with a big distributor. They're about 60,000 square feet plus. We actually did their roof back in 1993, so it's definitely time to kind of get back up there. And he wants to kind of talk about some re-roof options. They also have some leaks as well. So we're going to go up there next week to kind of discuss with them and see, if we need to replace the whole thing now, kind of do it in sections or just do some repairs. But nonetheless, the client's gonna like it. It's for next week, so it should be a pretty good one.
First one was, actually a really good one. It was with a community outreach program in Milwaukee, around 40 users. They've been in a non-compete disclosure agreement for about, I'd say a little over a year, probably a year and a half. So finally reached out to her. It's up in August. They're coming up for renewal. Timing is right. COO open to seeing our pricing, services comparison with the current company. So that's a great one. Got another one in Boston, nonprofit. We got a quote sent over to the executive director. She said if we can beat them on price, we can earn their business. So should be a quick turnaround. Excited to see where it goes.
I got an appointment for my Colorado roofer this morning with a 50,000 square foot building. It's a townhomes. They don't have any active problems, but it has been a long time since the building has been looked at and the roof is really old. So hoping to get a proposal out to them.
I got one for my niche medical client today. It's with an OR director in Missouri. They do use a company like us, so they were open to hearing us out, seeing how we could help them out better, whether it's pricing or more reliability. So we got an intro scheduled for, I want to say it's the second week of next month, but it sounds like a really good opportunity.
I got 2 appointments, one yesterday for my Dallas clients for a landscaping service that has over 35,000 square feet for at least one building, but they have 3 properties on site with a 4th one in San Antonio. They have various repairs needed, various leaks and issues, but they might need a whole re-roof as for their insurance request apparently is asking for them to do, so that'd be great. And I just got one today for my Stockton client for a church. They have leaks here and there and also might need a whole re-roof, so it could turn into 2 full re-roof jobs back to back, which would be great. Looking like great opportunities, excited to see how they turn out.
All right, Danny, start us off. What do you got?
So I got 3 appointments this morning. 2 of them were actually through emails. So sent them a Deagle. I guess they like what they saw. Picked their own time, signed up their own calendar early. Another one was actually, I had him, I talked to him a little bit ago, I wrote his name down. And it's an MSP, and he told me to call back today and ask for Paul. So I called, asked for Paul, went through everything with him, went over our new guarantees, went over the price. Sent the invite over. He said he was down for Thursday at 1:30 Central Time, and we're Central Time, so that worked out really well. It was weird that when I sent it over, I sent over the due diligence. He got the due diligence, but for some reason wasn't getting the invite. So I stayed on there, tried to figure it out with him. He's like, hey man, now I kind of gotta go. But call me, or like if I see it, I'm gonna accept it. But I said, I'll call you Thursday, just remind you, just in case you don't see it. And he's like, that sounds perfect, thank you. And that was it. But we were on the phone for a while, like 13, 14 minutes for him trying to find the calendar.
Cool. And that's the name of the game. It's like you can keep them on there really as long as they'll allow, and you'd be surprised at how long they'll stick it out and try to find that email. Make sure it doesn't go to junk, and sometimes you're going to get it figured out with them on the call if it doesn't work out 100% smoothly, and sometimes you're not, but you tried your best, right, and at least made the attempt. You're way better served at least trying than just jumping off the phone.
You might sound or feel like you're being annoying by trying to keep people on the phone while they accept the calendar invite, but you are the first impression for Arsenal. So they're getting in their minds that this is what you're going to be doing for them when you're setting up appointments for them on their calendars. Like, you're making sure these meetings are getting accepted and even following up the day beforehand to make sure we're still on for that meeting. It's like you're that first impression. So don't feel like you're being annoying. Give them a taste of what this is going to be like.
Yeah, Nick's right. There's a lot of companies that will set up meetings, and then the biggest objection I get is, I've tried this before, meetings were shit, nobody, showed up, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you're sitting on there for 20 minutes making sure this guy shows up to a meeting, like, even subconsciously, it's like, that's the level of work they're going to do for me if I sign up.
Exactly.
So, never feel bad hanging out. I've sat on the phone for 20 minutes before with a guy. as he kept seeing it go to his server. Spam was nabbing us, and he's like, hold on, let me go change the settings. And I just sat there. He goes, all right, try it again. And it didn't work, and I just literally until finally got it.
Teddy, what'd you get?
Roofing out of Columbia, South Carolina. Just we've had an appointment with him in the past. Called him, went through the pitch again. Brought up that guarantee of the $300,000 for the roofing, and he bid on that. Went through the golden questions.
I'll tell you what.
He had some questions about our leads, and that's why I referred him over to talking to Sam next Wednesday. So try to keep it as simple as possible, but yeah.
He had the best way I think I've heard so far with the new terms and guarantees. Like, the golden question is trying to find budget and interest, right? So if you got their interest, you just say, look, if I can promise $300,000 at minimum over the next year, could about $5,000 fit in your budget. That's an easy segue, very easy.
And even if they say no to that, it is like explicitly clear that is not the company we want to meet with, right?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't feel bad about letting them go.
Yeah. Again, I'll say it, 20 meetings to show up is way better than 40 that half show up. It's the same amount of work to get the same amount of deals while turning away the people that aren't a good fit. You'll never hear me complain about the volume of meetings if you got people showing up. So just quality over quantity.
It's true.
I'm a big fan of it, so are clients.
Good stuff. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Mason deal from
Yeah,
yesterday?
dude, congrats. First deal. All right.
First ever deal, first deal for the interns.
Yeah, yesterday it was kind of funny because I knew the guy. I talked to him, so clearly I knew exactly who he was. And then when the meeting was set, he hadn't accepted and he didn't answer when I called. I happened to be calling from the main line, not my direct line, and he called back, and Aaron picked up, transferred him, and I got him on the team's invite and remembered everything just like I did about him, about what we did. Went through the agreement, showed him the terms, and he signed up on the call. Did his ACH, so that was a guy, good job, like knew who we were, so it was easy. I think he said before, people who've already pitched, really, if they remember it and they ask for another meeting or take another meeting, that's where you're going to see a lot of buyers because most of that heavy legwork has already been done. The hardest thing to do is get somebody who has no idea what you do, thank you, Nick, to sign up by the end of that call. If you've already laid that groundwork, it's just like when you set appointments for clients. You're planting seeds, and then finally somebody reaches back out, or you just catch them at the time. Because it's all about timing, the budget, you're talking to the right person. When they have a need, they're going to sign up. So
That's it?
That was it.
That's all we got. Really good first half.
We're at
Way to
7.
bounce back.
We're at 7 deals total for the month. I did the numbers last night. We've had 69 completed meetings. We have 7 new clients. I got a pending agreement that's still sitting out there, possibly 8. So, again, the numbers always shake out. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind, but we're always about 10, 15%. So if we want 10 deals, we got to have 100 people show up. We got through next Thursday to make it happen, all right? That's
cool.
All I got. Bang.
Got a pretty good one for my client out in New Jersey today. I spoke with the operations director at a big manufacturer. It's around 110,000 square feet. He said they got their roof replaced around 7 or 8 years ago. Have active leaks all the time, said he wants us to come out there. They do have a warranty, but we do warranty work, so it should be a pretty good opportunity for our guys to go out there, win the job, and then hopefully get the replacement when they're ready.
Got one today from my roofer in Louisville. We're going out to take a look at a 90,000 square foot manufacturing facility. We're going to be getting them a quote on a re-roof, maybe a coating. We're going out there Tuesday next week.
I got an appointment today for my client in Ohio. I spoke with the owner of a manufacturing company. Their roof is about 45,000 square feet. They're looking at redoing a section of it, most likely at the start of next year. So we're going to be going out later this week to introduce ourselves, give them a free inspection, and provide a bid.
Got an appointment today for my roofer in Southern California. It's a property management company right in their backyard, about 10-15 minutes away, which for them is extremely close. So got a meeting set up for next week. We're going to go out, introduce ourselves, pitch them on PMs and repairs, and be a resource and vendor for them moving forward.
Got one for my roofer in Connecticut. I spoke with the maintenance manager at a rehabilitation center, and he had mentioned that they have active leaks going on the roof, so they're wanting quotes for the repairs, and then also get quotes for the re-roof for down the road. It's around 31,000 square feet.
I worked on creating a couple of new accounts that were yesterday that they signed up for. And then I had a kickoff call this morning with a new client that's implementing in August that'll go live in September. I've got a couple of things left I need to do for a new client that I'll be working on this afternoon, and then I've got a couple of clients I need to call for invoicing tomorrow that Aaron requested. So I've got that on my calendar for 30 minutes, but it probably won't take that long. And then, yeah, that's all I've really got going on for today.
Just still been working on the import data tool. I think I got all the data types mapped correctly and saved correctly. So now I think the contacts import is done. So now I'm just going to work on the other objects to be able to import that data. So like accounts and other stuff like that.
I've been working on the management system, getting DNS settings active, as well as other filtering systems. That way we can kind of have more security on work from home days. Just because I know Aaron wants us to be able to, go out to a coffee shop, work remote if we want to. So just double checking all the settings there. Also building out some profile options in Chrome for the new developer that we're hiring. Make sure that they have access to everything that Briggs has in his wheelhouse. So that's all I got for today so far.
I got the daily recap post done from yesterday, and then I've been training some of the new hires on how to do their Arsenal appointments, whether it's notes, attaching calls, stuff like that. And then just been grading. I'm on to partner appointments this afternoon, and more to come.
I have worked on my elevator report, got that submitted, and I have all the paperwork, so I have to research some elevator companies and mechanical things I can work on. Started the August calendar. Laura will be back on Thursday, so I'll go over some of that with her. Got my Sam's purchases all put away. I know I need to talk to Dakota. There was something you asked for after it already left there, so we'll see what we need to get. And that's it, just my regular rounds this afternoon.
So this morning I posted social media for Schaffer Beacon, Cayman, and Black Pines for the week. And then I switched over and I'm working on Black Pines site again, making it more mobile responsive, and I'll probably be doing that the rest of the day. And if I do finish this beforehand, then we'll be switching back to Schaffer Beacon's website. So that's me for the day.
Yeah, I got some social posts I need to get scheduled out for the rest of the week, and then just been working on BCS's website. Should be done with this draft by the end of the day today, so I can get that over to them for review.
Same stuff for me. Been trying to stir up some more SDRs. I think I got like 10 probably right now in the works between phone interviews, scheduling to come on site, and then probably one or two sitting there that we could maybe giving some offers to. And I'm also working with Schaffer and trying to find them some HVAC techs, installers, plumbers. Some of the HVAC tech last week. The guy's on vacation, so we might have him stop by their office next week. So trying to help them as well. But that's about it for me. I don't know any other HR updates. So I think that's about it.
All right,